In a peaceful little village, nestled among fields of shimmering gold, lived a tiny sparrow named Xiao Que. Now, unlike the other birds with their bright feathers and loud songs, Xiao Que was small, quiet, and often went unnoticed. Every year, as the summer heat began to fade and a cool breeze whispered through the trees, the autumn spirit would visit the village. She was a magical being who painted the leaves in brilliant shades of red and gold, ripened the fruits and grains for the final harvest, and gently prepared the land for its long winter sleep. The villagers loved her arrival. It was a time of celebration and plenty. But one year, something was wrong. The days remained warm, the leaves stayed stubbornly green, and the air felt heavy and still. The autumn spirit had not come. A sense of worry began to spread through the village. If autumn doesn't arrive, our crops won't ripen. The village elders whispered to one another, their faces edged with concern. There will be no harvest, and winter will be harsh, deep in the forest. The birds gathered on the ancient branches of a great oak tree. They too felt the change, or rather, the lack of it. They chirped and chattered, trying to figure out what had happened. Finally, a proud hawk, with his sharp eyes and powerful wings, puffed out his chest. "I will fly to the legendary Spirit Mountain and find her," he declared. He soared into the sky with great confidence, but it wasn't long before he returned, his feathers ruffled. "The winds," he panted. "They are too strong. They pushed me back." Next, a graceful crane with long, elegant legs stepped forward. "I shall try," she said, her voice like the gentle flow of a river. She flew high, aiming for the clouds, but a thick, heavy fog rolled in, blocking her path completely. Lost and disoriented, she too had to turn back. One by one, all the large, strong birds attempted the journey, and one by one, they failed, defeated by the strange and powerful forces guarding the way to Spirit Mountain. Hope was beginning to fade. Then, a tiny figure fluttered forward. It was Xiao Que. He landed nervously on a low branch, his small voice barely a whisper. I can try," he chirped. The other birds turned to look at him, and a ripple of laughter went through the crowd. "You," scoffed the hawk, "you're far too small and weak. What can you possibly do when we have all failed?" But their doubt didn't stop Xiao Que. He believed that someone had to do something. So, ignoring the laughter, he took a deep breath, spread his tiny wings, and set off on his long and difficult journey. The path was harder than he could have ever imagined. He flew through dense, chilling fog that soaked his feathers, making it hard to fly. He battled fierce winds that tried to toss him from the sky. He navigated past towering, jagged cliffs and over wide, cold rivers. He was pushed back again and again, his small body aching with exhaustion. But every time he felt like giving up, he whispered to himself, "Even small wings can reach far if they just keep trying." He thought of his village, the worried faces of the people, and the silent, waiting fields. After what felt like an eternity, weary but determined, Xiao Que finally reached the peak of Spirit Mountain. There, beneath a magnificent tree with leaves that glowed like amber, he saw her. The autumn spirit was fast asleep. At first, Xiao Que chirped softly, not wanting to startle her, but she didn't stir. So he chirped a little louder, and then louder still, until he was singing with all the might his tiny body could muster. His desperate, heartfelt song finally reached her. The autumn spirit's golden eyes slowly fluttered open. "Oh my," she said, her voice warm and kind, like the crackle of a cozy fire. "It seems I have slept far too long. Thank you, little one, for waking me." She smiled gently at the tiny sparrow, then rose gracefully into the sky. With every step she took across the heavens, a wave of magic flowed down to the world below. The leaves on the trees blushed into brilliant reds and sunny yellows. A cool, crisp breeze swept through the valley, carrying the fragrant scent of pine and damp earth. Autumn had finally returned. When Xiao flew back to the forest, he was no longer met with laughter. The birds gathered around him, cheering with joy and admiration. "You did it, Xiao Yu," they cried. "You saved autumn." The villagers, seeing the glorious colors fill the landscape and feeling the welcome chill in the air, held a grand festival to celebrate the harvest. From that day on, whenever anyone in the village felt too small, too quiet, or too unimportant to make a difference, they would look to the trees and remember the story of the little sparrow who saved a whole season. They learned that no one is ever too small to achieve great things. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little encouragement today. See you next time.